Okay, everybody, welcome back to the DGS 2605 channel. We're back with our MLB Power Pros 2008 repeat season mode with your undefeated world champion, Toronto Blue Jays. Last time out, Randy Wolf took care of business. Only one earned run over 6 and the third innings of work. I believe he had 9 strikeouts on the day for him, and that was against this Kansas City lineup. If he went against one of the weaker teams in the league, who knows how more dominant he could have been. Then Nina, our rookie, was able to hold down the fort. I'm very impressed with that. Won the game 11-2. Got the next game coming up here. It's going to be Dr. J, Jeremy Guthrie, 4.98 ERA. His last start was very shaky. I believe he gave up 4 or 5 in the first inning. See how he pitches down the stretch here. Going against Ben Sheets, only guy in our lineup above average is Aurelia. He got that 3-run home run in the last game. Their lineup, they were swinging and missing. Only guy above average that's a position player is Merton. Let's go ahead and get into the game here. Okay, Blue Jays, let's play ball. Gonna play some ball. Play it here, play it now. See, I see the Reds got shut out by Arizona in Great American Ballpark, which is a hitter-friendly environment. At least the dimensions I remember it being. But regardless, heading into the game here, this one is a much more reasonable time, just before 5 p.m. instead of just after 10. All right, Guthrie, let's see what you got. That is not a good omen. That win yesterday, I mean, that might have really helped Wolf on some of those ground balls. Maybe they could have gone a bit further. But it was completely against the hitters all the way until the bottom of the 8th. Now it's slightly in the hitters' favor, a factor of 1 heading northwest. There's Matt Merton. Strike 1 on the fastball. And these Kansas City Royals, a lot of them have really high batting averages. I think nearly every guy in the lineup when they started the game was at 300 or above. Pops that up to Rich Aurelia, who's waiting on it. 1 away. There's Orlando Hudson. Strike 1. So the Royals lineup faced the completely left-handed pitching staff last time out. I just realized that now. Berkman steps on the bag 2 away, and now they're seeing a right-hander for the first time. Here's Tomei. 0 for 4 with 3 swinging strikeouts in the last game. Swung through that slider. Got him swinging right where we picking up right where we left off. 3 up and 3 down goes Kansas City in the top of the first. Bottom of the first coming up. Let's see how our Toronto Blue Jays lineup can handle Ben Sheets, and he's a good pitcher. He's on paper he is. Above 6 ERA. So an ERA like an average of 5.5 between our 2 starting pitchers tonight. Change up in the dirt. Wins factor 1 heading directly north. Very minor help for the hitters here. Really low, hard slider. Got called the strike. I think that's pretty iffy. Anyways, 1 and 2. Early I went fishing for that one. Over to Hudson. Over to first. 1 away. There's Orlando Hudson. 498. 10 homers. 44 RBIs. Went 3 for 4 in the previous game. Strike 1 on the changeup. Fastball missed, 1 and 1. That curve missed, 2 and 1. That one missed again, 3 and 1. Why not? Just in case. Who knows? It stayed in his own hard slider. Payoff pitch to Ray Durham. Nobody on. 1 away. Bottom of the first. Game still tied. That one probably would have been a walk. Durham went fishing for it. J.J. Hardy and Aaron throw. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. Keep him at first. J.J. Hardy, that's the first error the Royals have had in this 3-game series. 1 error for each team, both by an infielder. Strike 1 to Lance Berkman off the curve. That curve missed, 1 and 1. Strike 1 on the hard slider. Berkman coming off a game where he got a 3-run home run, 3 RBIs in that game, of course, 2 and 2. He went high for that one. That's going out there to left field. Will it fall for a base hit? No, it won't. Caught by Merton. Durham goes back to first. 2 away, runner on first. Here's AR-15. 2 RBIs in the game yesterday. A solo shot was one of them. So 17 homers, 57 RBIs. The question for him, is he going to get to 60 RBIs first or 20 home runs? Actually, is he going to get 3 consecutive solo shots before he gets any other form of run production? Smokes that up the middle, past Sheets. That's going for a base hit. First of the day. Runners on first and second for Ryan Braun. He was pretty quiet. He didn't have any home runs or RBIs in the previous game. Swings at the first pitch he sees, J.J. Hardy, and he won't mess this one up. That's going to end the inning. So we're 0 for 1 after the first, the 1 error. Nothing came of it. Heading to the top of the second now. It's the 4-5-6 part of the Kansas City lineup. Here's Chavez. Strike 1 on the slider. Smokes that to center field. Granderson will not be able to get it. That's their first base hit of the day. And it's going to be an extra base hit. Leadoff double for Chavez. Here's Kemp. Strike 1 on the fastball. Grounder. Oh, he was baiting there. And he fouls that one off. He's going for it again. No, he won't. Got him swinging. Second strikeout of the day for Dr. J. There's J.J. Hardy. Strike 1 on the fastball. Strike 2. Grounded over the first. Berkman will step on the bag. It's a productive out. Runner gets to third base. Here's Lamb. This is the situation. We need him to strike out. Strike 1. Foul that back. This is where we want him. Nothing to 2. Grounds that over. Durham. Easy throw. That's the inning. So a leadoff double goes nowhere. 3 ones in that stat column. A hit for each team. An error for Kansas City. Bottom of the second. Mike Lowell leading off. 459. 21 homers. 55 RBIs. Had a 3-run blast in the game last night. One is now a factor of 1 heading northeast. So far, last night, always super against the hitters. A factor of 3. It wasn't anything less. Here it's hasn't been above a factor of 1. 2-1. Two and 2. It's going to be a change up in the dirt. Makes it a payoff pitch to Mike Lowell. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the second. Game tied at 0. Puts it in play. Orlando Hudson over to first. 1 away. Here's Luke Scott. Went hitless in the game last night. 392. Average 15 homers, 39 RBIs. Ball 1. Two and 0. And a mistake. Luke Scott drives that to right field. That's going into the gap. He's going to have himself a 1-out double. There's our second base hit of the day, our first extra base hit. And a mistake at the right time. Luke Scott starting this game off on the right foot. Neck all the way down out there. So Duke off 4.72, 4 homers, 23 RBIs. Low fastball, 1-0. They have the speedster Luke Scott, the lefty Granderson coming up. This is an excellent spot for Toronto. Duca saw that one coming. Will that fall for a base hit? Yes, it will. The runners are on the corners. 1 away. Curtis Granderson is up. 425, 32 homers, 80 RBIs. He's keeping an eye over on first base, and I know what they're looking for here. I know what they're looking for. Strike 1 on the fastball, nothing in 1. Low fastball, 1-1. Granderson pops that up. It's going to shallow right. Orlando Hudson waits on it, makes the catch, 2 away. So they get the out there. Aurelia, a simple base hit is all we need here. Still keeping an eye over on first base. Now this is actually beneficial because they have the force out at second. In the case they have first, of course, force out at second. Maybe they pick off Scott at third if he tries to go home. Aurelia grounds that. Will it get past? No, it won't. They throw it to first. That's going to end the inning. That's not what we wanted there. That was a good opportunity. We're now 0 for 3. Heading to the top of the third. 8-9-1 part of the Kansas City lineup. This will conclude the first trip through it. Here's Chavez. Swung at the fastball. Nothing in 1. A little low on that fastball. 1-1. Swung through the curve. Missed it. 1-2. That's going out there to shallow right field. It will fall for a base hit. A leadoff single. They got a speedster on. Keep an eye on him. There's David Ross. Has some surprising pop in his bat. It can come out of nowhere. He's like the Rich Aurelia of our opponents. Swing with the changeup. Nothing to 2. Got him swinging. Okay, all right. Third strikeout from the day for Guthrie. Top of the lineup again. Merton. That was a pop-up to me, but they categorized it as a fly-out. He's going. Puts it in play. Okay, I was worried he would try and throw it to second because I pressed it. Okay, whatever. Infield hit. Get over it. There's Orlando Hudson. Puts that in play. This is not what we needed. Granderson. Oh, my God. Granderson actually cut that off. That's the first RBI of the game. It goes to Kansas City. It's Tomei now. He can do some damage here. Strike 1 on the fastball. Just missed that. I'd prefer he hit something like that for a soft grounder. Just missed the corner there. 1-2. Puts that in play. It is going to go just foul. 2-2. Got him swinging. 2 outs. Here's Chavez. Has a hit in the day already. Strike 1 on the fastball. Nothing in 1. Fouls that back. Foul tip. Here's nothing in 2. Didn't cut the corner on that curve. Got him swinging. What a comeback from Guthrie there. They only get the 1 run across. Excellent pitching. 2 strikeouts there. They're now 1 for 4. We're 0 for 3. 1 hit, 1 run is all that separates us. Bottom of the third. It's the 2-3-4 part of the Toronto lineup. Durham reached on an error his first time up. Curve in the zone. Strike 1. Hard slider missed. 1-1. Curve caught that top part of the zone. 1-2. A mistake. Durham hits it right back up at Sheets. That's going to go for a base hit. Unless... Nope, it's a base hit. So Durham gets himself his first base hit of the day. Here's Berkman. Strike 1 on the curve. He's getting into the 40s. Change up in the dirt. 1-1. Because he's going to be the last left-hander for some time, we're going to give him 1 power swing here. Hit it hard. Over at Orlando Hudson. At its second. Over to first with Berkman's speed. No doubt about it. Double play. Here's Rios. 1 for 1 with the single. Because he's 1 for 1, we'll see what he can do here. Smokes that thing. That's going to right field. Caught by Kemp, and that's going to essentially be 3 up and 3 down for your Toronto Blue Jays. They're 1 for 4. We're 0 for 4. Bottom of the 4th coming up. 5, 6, 7. I finally said it. Part of the lineup. 5 strikeouts for Dr. J in the game. Matt Kemp, strike 1 on the fastball. Strike 2 on the curve. Got him swinging. 3 consecutive strikeouts. J.J. Hardy grounded out his first time up. That one in, a bit of an iffy call there, 1-0. Smoked that fastball over to third baseman. Lowell to first, 2 away. There's Lamb, just under 300. 3 homers, 22 RBIs as designated hitter. Strike 1. Strike 2 on the curve. Just didn't get the call there. That could have been as another strikeout. That one gets away from Guthrie. 2-2 now. Got him swinging. Another 2 strikeouts. That's 7 on the game for him. They went 3 up and 3 down. Bottom of the 4th coming up. our 5 guy, Ryan Braun, leading off. 0 for 1 with a ground out. Sheets. He's going to get into the 50s because I'm going to let Braun just take pitches here. First pitch he sees is a mistake. That's going to center field. Ryan Braun has a base hit. Leadoff single. Can we capitalize on this? Slow, 0 for 1 with the ground out. And keep an eye on Braun. Low fastball, 1-0. High curve in the zone, 1-1. Keep an eye out for on first base. 2-1. 3-1. And that's a walk. 5-pitch walk issued to Mike Lowell. Here comes up Luke Scott. So this is a left-hander batter. Change up low, 1-0. Low fastball in the zone, strike 1. Luke Scott read that fastball well. It's going, and it is going to go foul. That had the distance on it. Luke Scott already a base hit in the game. And a curve, he hits it up the middle. What's going to happen here? They throw it to second, over to first, a double play, but we got the run to third base. So we can tie it up here. Here's Loduca. And Sheets got himself out of another jam there. Braun, but he's not out of the woods yet. Loduca, he's going to hit that base hit, and this game's tied. RBI single for PLD. 1-1. Granderson 0 for 1 for fly out. We'll see what happens here. Wind's going northwest factor of 1. Granderson is a pull hitter. Quick 1-2 count. Keeps an eye on Paulo Duca. He's upset about it. He thought he could get out of another jam unscathed. Granderson pulls that one. Was a little low on it. It will fall for a base hit. Another base hit for the Jays. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Here's a really up, 431. He had the home run in the last game. Strike 1 on the changeup here. He's into the 60s. Curve in the dirt, 1-1. 2-1. Oh, I tried swinging on that. That thing flew by, 3-1. We're taking this. That's out of there. Bases are loaded with 2 outs. Here comes Ray Durham. 65 pitches he's at. Durham is 1 for 2 with a single. That's going to left field. Did Durham get enough of it? No, he didn't. Caught by Murden. So Sheets got out of a huge jam there in a really bad situation. But now 1 for 7. They're 1 for 4. Top of the 5th. It's a new ball game now. It's like we're just starting here. Here's Chavez. 8-9-1 part of their lineup again. Strike 1. Beautiful slider. Strike 2. There's nothing to 2 now. Nice dive by Dr. J. Gets it to first base. Even the speedster can't match up to that. 1 away. Here's Ross, last batter in the lineup. This concludes the second trip through it. Pulls that over to Lowell. Over to first. Bit of an errant throw, but no harm, no foul. 2 away. Really no foul because it's baseball. Here's Matt Murden. Strike 1 on the fastball. Let that changeup go. I thought he might try and swing at that, ground into something. There's nothing to 2. Pulled that to Lowell. Over to first. 3 up and 3 down. Go the Kansas City Royals. Excellent pitching by Dr. J so far. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the heart of our lineup. Will they keep Sheets in? They will. He's got to be getting fatigued now. Oh, hey guys, look at this. Guess what pitch is coming up? 6-7. Went low, 1-0. Missed that corner, 2-0. He is losing the strike zone at an incredibly fast rate here. Found it there on the hard slider, 2-1. Three and 1. Berkman read that one. He's going it to left field. It's going to be close at the wall. Just made it. Solo shot. Lance Berkman breaks the tie. Home runs in back-to-back games. 374 feet. 44th home run on the season. Jays are up 2-1. I mean, what else can you say about Lance Berkman? Hit the ball, he hit it far. We're going to see, are they going to keep Sheets in? They will. He's finally tired. AR-15, 1 for 2 in the game. Curve, 1-0. Change up in the zone, 1-1. Curve in the zone again, 1-2. And missed the sweet spot on that. That thing's popped up. That's going to right field. Went way back. Arios managed to get past first base. 1 away. Here's Braun, 1 for 2 with a single. In a situation like this, you know he's looking his chops. Strike 1 on the fastball. And a curve. Braun smokes that. That's going to center field. Will it outpace Chavez? It'll stay in the park. Braun is 2 for 3 now. What's going to happen here? They keep him in. Lowell 0 for 1. Walked his last time up. Strike 1 on the hard slider. Oh, goodness gracious. He destroyed that thing, man. Wow. No doubt about that one. Just shy of 400 feet. Lowell's 22nd home run on the season. 2 RBIs in the game for him. Homered in back-to-back games. 5 RBIs over this game series so far. 4-1. There goes the quality start. They'd taken him out of there. Went 4 1/3. Left the bases loaded, so here comes in our friend Jojo Reyes to face Luke Scott. And we're still not at batting practice here. All things considered, I mean, Sheets didn't pitch that bad. Maybe they should have pulled him out before Lowell had a chance to swing the bat. Anyways, quick 0-2 count to Luke Scott. So they have a left-handed pitcher in again. That one gets away from him. That's hit to center field. Wow, that thing made it like a bullet. Luke Scott's going to have his second extra base hit of the day, 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. Here's Loduca. Loduca seems motivated here against the left-hander. Strike 1 on the slider, 0-1. Inside slider, 1-1. It's that over. Is that going to fall for a base hit? Yes, it will. Runners are going to be on the corners. 1 away. Here's Grandy. And Sheets found himself in this situation, managed to not give up any runs. Granderson fouled that one back. It's the fastball. That's going to center field. We're tagging. And they were nice enough to let him get there. 5-1. We're still not at batting practice yet. And somehow this is, I mean, that was a close play at second base. Aurelia comes up 2 away. A runner still in scoring position. Grandy has an RBI in the game now. Strike 1 to Aurelia. It's that over first base. Tomei steps on the bag. That's going to end the inning. But a 4-run rally for the Jays puts some distance between us and Kansas City. Top of the 6th coming up. 2, 3, 4, part of the Royals lineup. Hudson is 0 for 1. 1 for 2. Pulls that one. Durham fields it. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here's Tomei. Let that slider go. Strike 1. Beautiful pitch there. 0-2. He puts it in play. Berkman's there. Steps on the bag. 2 outs. Chavez, 1 for 2 with an extra base hit as the double. Weird hit ball over to Durham. 3 up and 3 down goes Kansas City. Excellent pitching. On one side at least. Heading to the bottom of the 6th now. 2, 3, 4 part of our lineup. So this is the 4th trip through the lineup, and we only have 5 runs to show for it. That's very unlike your Toronto Blue Jays. Strike 1 at Durham. So now Reyes has to get through the murderer's row of righties. Slider by the feet, 1 away. 1-1. High fastball in the zone, 1-2. Fouled it off. 1-2. Hit the curve, hit it up the middle, fielded by Hudson. Over to first, 1 away. There's Berkman. 1 for 3 with the home run. It's the first pitch he sees. That's going out to right field. Caught by Kemp. 2 away. There's air 15, and I have a hunch here. Slider down, 1-0. Slider inside the zone, 1-1. Fastball low, 2-1. Just missed the sweet spot on that slider. Kemp is waiting there in right field. He got past first yet again, but that'll end the inning. Both teams go 3 up and 3 down in the 6th. Top of the 7th. We're 5 for 12. They're 1 for 4. They're 5, 6, 7. I said it again. Part of their lineup. Here's Kemp. First pitch he sees, Berkman fields. 1 pitch, 1 out in back-to-back innings. There's J.J. Hardy. Strike 1 on the slider. Got jammed on that changeup. Loduca has it. Makes the catch. 2 away. There's Lamb. 0 for 2 with the swing and strikeout. Strike 1. Missed some sweet spots there. Durham. Berkman. 3 up and 3 down yet again. This game's flying by right now. That's going to bring us to the 7th inning stretch. And to toast Guthrie's amazing performance so far, some good luck water. So, what else to say other than Guthrie's been holding down the fort. This is what we expect from him. That 4-run rally, it's carrying us further into the game with the marginal lead. Ryan Braun's leading off. He's got to remember, it's 1, 2, 3 strikes are out at the old ball game at the Rogers Center, home of your undefeated world champion, Toronto Blue Jays. Braun is 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Because the wind's in his favor, we'll give him 1 whack at it here. It's still not batting practice. We need 1 more run for that. He can make that happen here. 1-0. Bottom left corner slider, 1-1. High slider somehow stayed in the zone, 1-2. That is not staying fair. That's an odd. David Ross scored 26. That doesn't seem like a catcher number to me, but whatever. Anyways, that's hit to center field. Chavez ran it down. 1 away. Here's Lowell. 1 for 2. Has a walk and a home run in the game. As the first pitch he sees, that's going to go to center field. Mike Lowell is looking for a cycle now. Has the home run in the single. Luke Scott, he's been like the hitter of the day. Swung at the first pitch. Won't get extra bases here. That's going to be caught by Kemp. He's 2 for 4 in the game now. Runner remains on first. Maybe this guy's hitter of the game. Smokes that thing to center. Will it be able to outpace Chavez? It is going. It will stay in the park. They're going to relay it, and Paulo Duca is looking for a cycle. He's 4 for 4. Granderson, all we need is a simple swing of the bat here. He's 1 for 2. Has a sac fly in the game. Nothing 1. And he read that breaking pitch perfectly. He's not going to get 1 run across. He's going to get 2. Aaron throw. It didn't matter. And there we go. They're going to take Reyes out. It's 7-1 Jays off an RBI, a 2 RBI single by Grandy. You can see him over there at first base. Here comes Breslow. Aurelia is 0 for 3 in the game. Strike 1. He does have a walk, though. Hits that over. Hudson throws it to first. That's going to end the inning. But 2 huge insurance runs from Curtis Granderson. We're roughly 500. We're 7 for 15. They're 1 for 4. That counted as a second error, but it really didn't matter. Top of the 8th. 8-9-1 part of the lineup yet again. Strike 1. That's going to center field. That's going to be a leadoff single for Chavez. That's their 5th base hit. And the speedster is on board yet again. This is what we're going to do when he's on. We're going to try and pick him off, throw a pitch. Try to pick him off. Throw a pitch. Try to pick him off. Throw a pitch. And he got a really good, like, that thing had some power on it, but it's going way foul. Guthrie's finally tired. That one got away from him. Luckily, no damage of that. We're keeping an eye on this guy, man. I'm not giving up. Got him swinging. Another strikeout on the day. Top of the lineup yet again. 8 strikeouts. It's that down the line. Oh, just went foul. I didn't try and pick off, what's his name? I wonder if they can get, like, gassed off the throwing pickoffs. Durham, oh, not all is lost. No, he got there just in time. Do we take him out? I think we take him out here. He went 7 1/3. We're going to put in a lefty. Nina is above average, but I think Hendrickson. Oh, no, Orlando Hudson's a switch hitter, right? I just realized that. I just put the 2 and 2 together. All right. Well, either way, Tomei's coming up. If we pitch around Hudson to get to Tomei, not a crazy outcome here. Look at this. Tag out, throw out. Excellent. Just what we wanted. So Guthrie's night is going to end with 7 1/3 innings pitched. Only 1 earned run allowed. Incredible. Bottom of the 8th coming up. 2-3-4 part of the Toronto lineup. Let's just make Breslow tired. My hands are off the controller until we get into a 2-strike count. I don't care if it's a mistake. Because we have one more game against these guys, we need their pitching staff as tired as possible. 2-1. 2-2. He hits that to center field. A leadoff single for Ray Durham. Immediately, that was already 5 pitches it took him. Berkman will wait on it just in case. Ball 1. Strike 1 on the slider there, 1-1. Cutter went just inside, 2-1. Count is even, 2-2. They're keeping an eye on him. He knows something's going to come up here. Hits that hard down the first baseline, fielded by Tomei, out at second, over to first. Double play, got him by a step. That was a heads-up defensive play by Jim Tomei. He's had 2 good defensive plays in the series so far. Well, first got him by maybe a step and a half. Here's AR 15. It's 1 for 4. Remember, we're not swinging until 2 strike counts. It's quickly 2-0. 2-1. I know I lied, but hey, you got a base hit out of it. Second base hit of the inning. Here's Braun, 2 for 4. Inside slider, 1-0. Inside changeup, 2-0. And I'm mistaken, Braun got a lot of that. It's going, yeah, it is gone. That's the cherry on top of the sundae right here. A 2-run shot from Ryan Braun. Makes it 9-1 Jays. Breslow shut the game down last time. He couldn't do it without giving up some runs here. 9-1 Toronto. Here's Lowell. Cutter low, 1-0. Way low on that one, 2-0. And Lowell swung at that low breaking pitch. It's going. He has himself another home run, 2nd on the day. And we made it to double digits. Just shy of 400 feet. That's RBI, I think, like 58 on the season or something like that for him. 10-1. Here's Luke Scott, 2 for 4, and he's done so well. We're going to let him swing here, of course. Strike 1 on the fastball. Went reaching for that one. That's pushed over to left field. It will be caught. That's going to end hitting for the Jays. But a 3-run. We scored 1, 2, 3, 4 runs. Nearly. Like, that looks like a password there. 1-4-0-2-3. Those last 3 outs. Hendrickson, I just want to keep you in. Shut the game down. If needed, we'll go to Gagne. Loduca will make that foul territory catch. 1 away. Chavez. That Durham, nice catch. 2 quick outs. There's Kemp. Swings at the first pitch he sees. That's going to go for bases. And Scott over there. He's safe at second, so he'll keep the game going a bit longer. Yeah, we don't need to see that. J.J. Hardy, just a low pitch. Oh, goodness gracious. What is going on? Okay, all right, well. JJ Hardy breaking our balls a little here. Gets his 8th home run on the season, 360 feet. It's now 10-3. One out away, and this guy's 0 for 4, and he's a lefty. Come on, Hendrickson. Just shut it down. Check the ERA. It's still really low compared to what a lot of other ERAs are. Are we being serious here? That's 3 hits consecutively for them now. Okay, here we go. We got this. Chavez. I don't care if he's 2 for 3. He's not a powerful hitter. That's going to play. He has a speedster. Lowell got him at first. So that's the final. That's the ball game. Your final score: Toronto Blue Jays 3, Kansas City Royals. No, excuse me. Toronto Blue Jays 10, Kansas City Royals 3. And what a performance by Dr. J. He really bounced back in a big way. Hendrickson, who cares? He gave up 2. We were up by 9. He gave up a 2-run home run with 1 out to go in the game. Whatever. So we're just letting our bullpen guys take a rest. That's really when we needed. Against this team, we had a big scare against them back in Kansas City. And our pitching has really held up their end of the fort in spades. Because they got what? Yeah, 2 runs across the last game, 3 runs here. It was almost 1. I mean, no complaints whatsoever from me. Textbook game. Player of the game is Lance Berkman. I think we got to give it to Guthrie. You look at it, he allowed 1 run through 7. No, excuse me. It was 7 in the 3rd, right? Yeah, Hendrickson didn't even have to pitch 2 innings. So the Royals had 2 errors in this game. 1 didn't matter. That's an interesting stat, like 3, 9, 2. We were 10 for 19. This could have been a lot worse for them. But I mean, Sheets, he got out of that bases loaded jam. Full credit to that. Let's go ahead and we'll take a look at the stats now after the game. Guthrie 6-0 on the season. Sheets 2-1. So let's see. Home runs for your Jays. Berkman had 1. Braun had 1. Lowell had 2. JJ Hardy had 1 for Kansas City. Stats here. 3 RBI games for Grandy and Lowell. And Grandy, those insurance runs were huge. We won this game in whatever inning we got the 4-run rally in. Guthrie 7 in the 3rd, 1 earned run, 4.44 ERA. Scott Stevens, Todd Bertuzzi. Hendrickson, ERA for the days in the year. 2 earned runs through inning and 2/3. Who cares? 88 pitches total it took them. And we're going to have to take a look around the league now after the game. So let's see. Yeah, for one, White Sox 19 RBI, 19 runs, 17 for the Cubs. Nothing else too crazy. Astros walked it off. Braves walked off in extras. Good for them. A low-scoring game over Coors. So that's going to be it for this video. Next time out, 1 more game against Kansas City in this series. Day off, Rays. Alrighty, so this has gone excellent so far. The pitching staff have absolutely come through. Over the 2 games, we've only gone through 4 pitchers, and 2 of them are starters, so that's a given. So next time on the mound, it's going to be another left-hander, Scott Olsen on the mound. So we can see how he does there. Remember, that scare against Kansas City, he started that game, so let's hope no shenanigans happen this time. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time for the game against the Kansas City Royals.